Hey, yo, somebody say, yo, what's poppin', guys? How you doing? Welcome to another stream. What's good, people? Yo, Maldini, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? How you doing? How do I join this tournament? Calma, calma. Tranquilo, tranquilo. That's what I'm here for tonight. That is what I'm here for tonight. Right? Edrak, OT man, it's been a while. I'm stuck writing my semester exams. Welcome to the stream, Edrak. Good luck with your semester exams. I really wish you the best. I hope you're prepared for it. So yeah, Maldini, first things first, what you need to do is hop in on Discord. And if you're not subscribed yet, I know you're subscribed though. But guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to hit that like button on the stream and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Helps us to get to more people. So thank you. All right then. Joining on Discord, Maldini. The link to register is in the GP tournament channel. It's pinned in the GP tournament channel. So register there and start building your GP team. Easy, easy peasy. Easy what? Easy peasy. That's all. Then I'll talk about the details for the tournament itself, everything we're going to be going through during the tournament today. And yeah, we'll get started with the tournament. So easy peasy, guys. It should be straightforward. But yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe. For my Man United fans in the chat, congratulations. Because I think it's high time I switch clubs before that club kills me. I think it is high time I switch clubs before that club comes for my life, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know what's up with that club, man. We've still not won a game this season. We've not won a game this season. We are out of Carabao Cup already. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. I cannot lie, it's not looking good. Guys, how's it going? Have you guys seen the Treasure Link trailer? Let me know. Let me know. Have you guys seen the Treasure Link trailer? It's not easy for my United fans at the moment, so I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's not easy for the Man United boys, man. It's crazy. Even me, I'm not proud to wear Man United jersey tonight, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. How will a team how will a team that is worth 3.1 million beat a team their squad is worth 760 million plus? It does not make sense. It just does not make sense. It's like, well, it's like saying somebody with GP team with collective strength of 1007 is playing somebody with GP team of like, sorry, somebody is playing with somebody with epic team of like 3279, and all of a sudden they are still playing nonsense. It's ridiculous, man. We have going through life and we have what United fans are going through. Man, it's not funny. Like you can't even just be mad about it again, because if you're mad about it, you're just stressing yourself. In all honesty, you're just stressing yourself. Okay, boys, let's get this party started. Where are we starting from tonight? Where are we starting from? Yo, Prince Louis, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? What's good? What's good? I see you on TikTok. What's good? What's good? What's good? Um, where is Discord? Let me drop it for the boys. Them on Discord. Is it the GP qualification? No, no, absolutely not. No, 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 not yet. Calma, calma, tranquilo, tranquilo. Not yet. Let me see if I can get my screen share running so we can start going through things. So, guys, for those of you who do not know, now you're getting to know. We have a GP tournament coming up, and what do I mean by GP? This is a tournament where everyone is on the same leveled playing field. There is no bullet header, there is no edge crossing, there is no blitz curler. Everyone gets to use players from the same pool, right? From the same GP pool. And here's where it gets interesting, guys. The maximum budget you can spend for your GP team is 2 million GP. Anything above that, you will not be able to participate. So your team must be below 2 million GP. And what do I mean by your team must be below 2 million GP? The price valuation for all the GP standard players you have in your 23-man squad must be below 2 million. It sounds exciting, right? Let me know in the comments. All right then. So let me quickly share my screen real quick. Discord. So guys, the link to register is on Discord. And for those of you who are not on Discord yet, I'll be dropping the link in the chat in a couple of seconds. Just a moment. A momento. Yeah, links coming up in the chat in a sec. Where is YouTube? YouTube, where thou? There we go. Ah? Lord help us. Yo, Daniel, welcome to the stream. How's it going? When does the tournament start? Good question. The tournament starts this weekend, Saturday. So, I'll get into the details for that in a bit. Right, I'll get to the details for that in a bit. Footy Focus HD, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What's good? Oh, really, Prince Louis? Alright then, send me a DM then. Just drop me a DM. That's fine. Stills, welcome to the stream. I see you on TikTok. Prince Louis, drop me a DM. Drop me a DM. I can understand that, so just drop me a DM. Where are we? Okay. Okie dokie. Huh? Why is Burr not showing up? Okay, there we go. We are good to cook, boys. Awesome, Footy Focus. Good to have you here, man. Alright then. Can you all see my screen? That's something I see almost every day these days. Either ways, let me know if you can see my screen, boys. I believe you should be able to. So, here's where things get interesting. So, if you are in on Discord already, for those of you that don't have the Discord link yet. I think that I have dropped it on YouTube. So the link to the Discord is pinned on YouTube already. Link to the Discord is pinned on YouTube already. Alright then. And same for TikTok as well. So just get in on Discord there, boys. And then back to Discord. The tournament is happening mostly on Discord. Not playing, but like details for the tournaments. Mostly happening on Discord. So if you go over to Discord, you should be able to see the GP tournament channel once you're in. And then you can see people are already submitting their teams for the tournament. Right? So this is a team from the GP tournament. Right? So it's completely up to you how you want to set up your team. Any standard card is allowed. Any standard card is allowed. So far, your budget, your team budget is below 2 million GP. Once again, are you with me? Why is it disconnecting? Don't stress me out. All right then. Okay, so once again, your team, your GP team, any player is allowed, right? Just that your budget for your team must not be more than 2 million GP. I will get into more details about this whole 2 million GP thing in a bit. Where is the GP tournament link? Yeah, I'm guessing you guys didn't see that actually, because this thing is taking ages to load. But why is this thing connected to? Huh? That's strange. Why is it shaky though? Just a moment, boys. Don't know why my LAN cable is shaky, you know? It's quite strange. LAN cable is doing tamil. Alright, then we're back. I can confirm that we are back. Can you all still hear me in the chats? Let me know. Okay, so back to tournament Wahala. So here you can see GP squad once again, right? So your GP squad should look like this. Your bench or reserve should be just standard cards, right? Just standard cards, boys. And then to register, all you need to do is go over to the pinned. There's a pinned chat here. So if you just check the pinned messages, you would see it here. And then there's a link to register there. Right? So there's a link to register there, and just go and register once you're in on Discord. Right? And once you're registered, come and drop your GP team here, and we'll assess it for you and let you know if it is way over 2 million GP and if it's not. So guys, you have to get creative. So today as well, I'm going to be building my own GP squad in eFootball. Right? I'm going to be building my own GP squad. And then come Saturday, this weekend, all day long, this Saturday, right, on the 30th of August, I believe, I'm going to be live all day long, and we're going to be playing qualifiers. And what do I mean by qualifiers? You're going to be playing against my GP team. Once you beat me, you're in the tournament officially. You're in the tournament, participating officially. Because our slots for the tournament is generally, it is going to be 32 teams, right? Maximum of 32 teams. So for you to get into the tournament, you have to play me. That's basically what it is. And then you get in. And once you get in, we're going to have group stages, right? And then you play with everyone within your group between Saturday and Friday. And that Friday is, I believe, the 5th of September, if my memory serves me right. That Friday is the 5th of September. And on the 6th of September, we're going to play the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the final on Saturday. So you have 1 week to play all your group stage games. That's why you need to be on Discord, so you can connect with your teammates on with your opponents on Discord, play your matches before Friday, It's going to be group stage matches, right? Are you all with me? Any questions so far? Boys, let me know. Any questions so far in the chat? Let me know. Before we get into building our actual squad, let me know if there are any questions. Yo, Ahmed, what's good? How you doing? Co-op again tonight? No co-op tonight. 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 So guys, let me know if you're following. Let me know if you're following. So we have a maximum of 32 slots available for the tournament itself. So even if you're registered, you have to come on Saturday and play against me. As simple as that. Right? As simple as that. Okay, so that being said, once we have our 32 people confirmed on Saturday, then everyone is split into groups randomly. We're going to be doing that live as well. That same day, we're going to be doing that live. And once we get everyone in, right, the top 2, right, from the 8 groups, right, so there are going to be 8 groups, 4 each, that's 32. So the top 2 from the 8 groups all then go into what's it called, the quarterfinals, or in this case the round of 16, whichever it is. So round of 16 and quarterfinals, and like that. So the top 2 from all these groups go into that. Does that make sense, everyone? Let me know. So yeah, we start from round of 16 rather, and then quarterfinals, then semifinals and finals. Let me know, everyone, if that makes sense. So 8 groups, top 2 from each group, then advance, and then we play all our games that day. Because that day on September 6th, it's going to be maximum of how many games you play. Round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. So that's maximum of 4 games that day. But 4 challenging games, definitely. That one I know for sure. All right, boys. Let me know. Any questions so far? Any questions? Yo, Emeka, was good. Now today travel around with my PS5. Oh, crazy. Footy Focus, can you repeat, please? Absolutely. All these details as well will be dropped in on Discord tonight as well after the stream, right? So all these details will be on Discord. Ola 4G, how fun? I was good. What happens if NEPA takes lights? So now, concerning the rules for the tournaments, right? There's some set things already. Once you start playing, if anything happens, we're just going to take it as what happens in division. So if NEPA takes light and you're playing, I'm sorry, that's it, man. That's it. So you have to ensure that you have some form of backup to ensure that you, because if you're leading, if your opponent is leading, whatever the case may be, if you get disconnected and it's from your end, I'm sorry, but you've lost the game. Unless then your opponent is kind enough to say, okay, well, I understand you, we can play again, right? But as it's going to be, if anything happens, we're just going to count it the way it is done in divisions, basically. No extra story, just the way it is done in divisions. So all those rules are going to be uploaded on Discord later tonight after the stream. And then for conditions, I know that's one question a lot of people have been asking. It's going to be normal conditions, no excellence, no random. It's going to be normal conditions. Why? Because we're using standard players. So to make it as fair as possible, we're going to be using the normal conditions for every match. So if you are the host, ensure that your settings are right for normal conditions, especially for the group stage. I hope it's all making sense, everyone. We need a dream team tournament. That is coming as well. That is coming at some point in time. We would get a a GP, sorry, a Dream Team tournament. Let me go here. And who was that? Somebody just asked out to register now. Timmy. And to respond to that, what we just need to do is tag Timmy here. Can we just reply to this and say at Timmy? There we go. There goes registration. You can register with the link above. All right then. So there goes registration. Hopping on Discord, the link's pinned in the comments, and then we can get started. But guys, here's the boring part. I'm really tired of this boring part already of registering and all. But just hopping on Discord, and if you have any questions regarding the tournament as well, I'll be happy to answer. Right? So the next interesting part would be selecting your team. And guys, this is where things get interesting. What time for guys in Niger? It's going to be all through Saturday. So we're going to be starting as early as 9 a.m. GMT. That's GMT +1. That's the same as Nigerian time. Right? So we're going to be starting very early, and we're going to be accommodating those in farther time zones as well, especially for the guys in South America and North America. So yeah, so we're going to start early and we're going to be there for a while, right? So I'm going to be live all day that day. It should be fun. I'm so looking forward to it. All right then. With that being said, we've come up with a very simple platform for you to determine your GP squad. So 2 days ago, when we shared the announcement for the tournaments, there were questions regarding how would I know if my GP squad is not more than 2 million, right? And the most manual thing to do is take out your pen and paper and calculate things yourself, right? As you're signing them, you're calculating. But we've done something that makes life simple for you, right? And it's the eFootball squad builder. Right, so I'm going to share this in the comments as well. Right, so guys, with eFootball squad builder, you can easily set your formation, right? So this is available on your mobile, on your desktop as well. And what you can do is select your formation. If you can't find your formation there, choose what's closest to your formation, right? Choose what's closest to your formation, and once you have your formation set up here, you can then ensure that your budget here is set to 2 million, so you don't go and overspend. And once your budget here is set to 2 million, boys, what you then need to do is search for the player of your choice, the players you're looking for, right? Search for them here. By the way, you wouldn't get all their details here. You still have to go back into eFootball to go and do that one. But to build your squad, we have the accurate prices of the players here already, right? So to build your squad, just select the players you want. For example, if you have Bellingham and Vinicius in your team, so you can add Vinicius. So let's say we're playing Vinicius at left midfield, and we're playing Bellingham at say right CM. Just with Bellingham and Vinicius alone in your GP squad, 2 out of 23 players, you have spent almost half of your budget. So guys, you have to be very technical with your decisions. You have spent almost half of your budget with just 2 players. So you have to be very technical with your decisions. Choose the right players, but try to choose budget friendly players, right? If you do this right now and say, okay, let me add in somebody like Haaland as my striker. If you do this, good luck to you. Don't be like Manchester United that has a squad that is worth 761 million. And Grimsby that has a squad that is worth 3.1 million. And they still lost. Man United still lost. Please don't be like Man United. Be very wise with your decisions. Because remember, your starting 11 is not going to be um the only players that will play all the games for you. Sometimes you need your bench, right? Even though the conditions are set to normal, your players will get tired because remember, these are not superhumans. These are not your meta humans that you play with on a regular in divisions. So I'm giving you the spoiler alert ahead. Take all those into consideration. Check out the staminas of the players you are getting as well. So as you're building your squad here on your mobile, you're checking eFootball as well to see their stats. Because if you got I'll be looking forward to your squads. So guys, here is where you can confirm how the price of your squad, right? And then say for example we spent that much on just 3 people. That's where problem is going to start from. Oh. So I can't use a custom formation. At the moment, we don't have a custom formation there, but almost all the formations that you would have in eFootball are here already. If there's anyone missing, do let me know. I can add it easily. But I think almost all the formations you would have in eFootball are here. The positioning doesn't really matter. What we are just concerned about is the formation, so that you know who you are picking and who you are not picking, just to make life easy for you, right? I hope that answers your question, Footy Focus. So once again, don't just go and be spending your GP on the big names. Remember, there is a maximum budget, right? Because just 3 out of 11, 3 out of 23 players, and we spent more than half of budget already. So guys, you have to be very careful about the type of players you're using. So try to mix it up, go with a blend of very good players that are not like really expensive, right? So you don't just waste too much money. There are some really decent options. When we get into the game in eFootball, you see what I'm saying. So yeah, and if you want to balance your squad a bit, right? So maybe you're saying you don't need all 12 substitutes. Here's a smart thing to do, boys. I shouldn't be giving all of you this for free, but you can get your 0 GP players. You can have like maybe 4 of your 0 GP players after you've gotten your starting 11 and your good substitutes. Because remember, at the end of the day, you need most likely about 5 substitutes per game, right? Unless you get to like the knockout stages and then you have like 6 substitutes. So that remaining 6 is up to you to decide what you want to do. But think of it like this. There are some games where you need fast defenders, because with the way true balls are in this game right now, only God can save us, right? So there are some games where you need fast defenders. You have to put fast defenders, right? There are some games where you need the top players for people that just want to come and cross spam with GP players. So guys, you have to be very tactical with your decisions, right? The right squad would win you some games, but the wrong selection as well could cost you games. Because imagine you take only short defenders because they are cheap and then you meet cross spammer, you will suffer, right? So once again, that's one thing to note, boys. And then you can add in some GP players that are like 0 GP players to just complete the squad you get. So yeah, you can select your first 11. Hey, we're adding Rodri. God, so if we add Rodri here, money has finished. Oh. If we add Rodri here, we have just 260k GP left with just 6 players out of 23. So guys, I'm just going to be adding players randomly right now because we'll get to build our main squad in eFootball itself. So I'm just adding some 0 GP players. By the way, by morning, all the players here would be updated, right? So by morning, all the players here would be updated. So by morning, you can start selecting your squad itself. But just start thinking of players that you might want to use down already. So please, for me, I'm going to take out Vinicius and Bellingham, right? And then put in some smaller guys here, so we still have money to go. How much is left? We have 750k left. I don't think that 750k is going to get us anything, but let's try to build our bench. I don't think it's going to get us much. See, we are over budget already and we can't add in. But guys, remember, you must choose 23 players. You must submit 23 players. Right? Remember that you must submit 23 players. I'm going to cheat here a bit. I'm just going to boost this to about 4 million. Don't do that. So if you do that, we'll catch you. If you do that, we'll catch you. Don't do that. So I'm just going to add in players here just to fill my bench. Right? So I'll just add, okay, now my bench is full. I have my 23-man squad. Now with my 23-man squad, I can then you can just generate a squad image, and that gives you an image to work with. So I'm just going to open up that image on a browser here. So that generates an image for you. So with your image, this is where we'll catch you. If you spend too much, we will know. So with the image, you should see the total cost of your team. It shows you the total cost of each player as well. So, and it shows the formation you're using, but we don't really care about that one. That one's for you. So guys, this is a very, very good way to submit your squads on Discord as well. So the prices match exactly what you have in game, right? If they don't, reach out to me. Just tag me on Discord, and we'll ensure that that is taken care of. So you can see your starting 11 right now. If I start a game with this defense, I will cry. But you see my attack like Ferrari, my defense, problem, right? Lorenzo, look at them. You get the idea, Emeka. Footy Focus, what if you have the players already? Do you still need to buy them? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you have the players already, you don't need to buy them. Just come over to eFootball Squad Builder and build the squad, generate the image, and send to us. Or if you want to send the image from your eFootball console, from your game as well, feel free to do that. Whichever one is completely fine. So guys, that's a quick roundup of building your squad. If we still have any questions, please let me know. Right? So please let me know. Mark, hey, I missed your message. When's the tournament? We're starting Saturday. So the qualifiers are on Saturday. Let me just drop this message real quick. Alright then, cool. So this Saturday we'll get started with that, and there goes how you can generate your squad image and then just send it to us on Discord. So don't forget, guys, get in on Discord and get your registration in. Alrighty, it is time to switch back to eFootball. Let's actually get into the game and see what a decent team might look like. Let's see what a decent team might look like. I'm so looking forward to this. What's going on? Server timed out, care. What did I do, Konami? What did I do? Alright then, let's go. Let us go. Yo, Timberlane, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. Are we allowed to train them to the max? Yes. Do anything you want to them. Give them position training. Give them skills. That's completely up to you. That is completely up to you. So, Footy Focus, like I mentioned earlier on, right? The full players on the website will be available by morning, right? That just takes a bit of time to get sorted. So I'm sorting it out. So all the full players would be available by morning. You feel me, yeah? So by morning, once you check, all the players should be available after maintenance. So I'm waiting for maintenance just to be sure that there are no price changes, and we should be good to go. Does that make sense? Okie dokie. Alright then, let's play our penalty first. And then we'll move on to other things. Yo, Ashiko, welcome to the stream, bro. What's good, man? What's popping? What is popping? I was asking earlier on, guys, how many of you have seen the what's it called? The Treasure Link trailer. Konami has completely made this game into a mobile game, man. Completely. Like everything about that trailer was just mobile. Oh, cool. Yeah, I figured that was going to be you though. Welcome once again. Okay, boys. Let's build a squad. Let us build a squad. Who are we going to sacrifice? Here. What's going on here? Okay, so we do have a decent. This was the team we used. This was the team we used for. This was the team we used for the Co-op Challenger series, right? This was the team we used for the Co-op Challenger series, and people with epic teams could not even beat us, man. People with epic teams could not beat us. So just think about that. Think about that. People with epic teams could not beat us. So I'm going to. I think I'll leave this one for now. Do I have any other team here that I can just? There's no test. Okay, you know what? Let's come back to this one. Right, and then would rebuild. So guys, if you have GP players already, you don't need to, buy them again. Right? You don't need to buy them again. So at the moment, I'm just going to do something that makes life easy for me here to get the players. So you can see that all the stress we're going through now. Once we have our updated players by morning, you wouldn't have to go through this stress I'm going through. But if you go to your standard players here, and then I'm just going to sign all these 0 GP guys for now. Thank you, Konami, that you made this thing easier for us, that we can just click once and sign. It makes life so easy. It makes it so easy, man. Or else we'll be having to do wait for like the animation first to sign one random player. So annoying. No, let's not sign the same player twice, so that way we can easily delete them. Okay. Still more. We have just 438k GP. We need to go and farm some GP, boys. We need to farm some GP. GP farming at its peak. That's what we need to do. Well, to be fair, I think I have most of my GP guys already. Okay. I think we've signed more than enough, have we? I'm not sure, but I think we've signed more than enough. We should have signed. Oh my days, we should have signed more than enough though. I just spilled water on my desk. Can you just imagine? Yep. Okay, I think we should have signed more than enough. Now let's go into our squad and go and check this out. So we'll do something like this. Buy order of signing. Dum 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 dum. So I just want to create a blank empty squad here. This matches the formation I use as well. So even though the shape isn't exactly the same, yep, I think I signed just enough. Yep, that was actually spot on, you know. All right then, so I'm just going to go delete all of those guys. Wait. Okay, so we should have our squad now. Solid. Our zero collective strength team. Nice. So where do we start from, boys? Where do we start from? Yo, Theft K, cracked manager. That is. I wish I had gotten him instead of Ateta. Who is that? What are you talking about? Which manager? Fonseca. This same Fonseca. Welcome to the stream though. 1v1. No, no 1v1s yet. No 1v1s yet. We're setting up our team for. Oh, Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal one. Oh, fair enough. Decent long ball counter manager. Why don't you like him though? This, I think I have that Arteta. This one's actually solid too. Solid too. But Inzaghi is still the guy, man. For long ball counter, Inzaghi is still that guy, man. Where is he? Because he's going to be my coach. Where's Inzaghi? Okay. Yeah, Fonseca will give your players, yeah, because it's physical contact and I think acceleration, right? I'm not even sure. Physical contact and kicking power, yeah. Physical contact and kicking power. Alright then. So, where do we start from, boys? If I'm going to build my squad with 2 million GP in mind, right? And then I remember that. Okay, I can change my formation actually. That is nice. Because this is technically, let me keep it like this because this is the formation I use. I use SS, not AMF. So remember, the conditions for the match, first things first, would be normal. So that means I can afford to bring in any player regardless of their form, one. And two, I can afford to bring just one goalkeeper. Unless your keeper collect red, unless that. But for your goalkeeper to collect red in this game, then you must be very, very suspicious. You must have done something very, very terrible. So once again, guys, for me, I think I would select just one goalkeeper. I don't think I need more than one goalkeeper. Guys, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to the stream, boys, do not forget to subscribe. Helps us to get to more people. A banker, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Alright, boys, let's continue. So, how do you clear all players like that? Just sign 0 GP players and then delete them. Just sign 0 GP players and delete them. So, guys, for me, I'm going to go with one goalkeeper. I don't need more than one, right? All I need is one goalkeeper throughout the game. And I promise that my own goalkeeper would not be reckless, right? So, what we then want to do is go back to the GP pool and check out goalkeepers. So, how much are we spending on goalkeepers? So, remember, we have 2 million, right? Let's change that price. And let's filter by position. So GK, who are we going for? Donnarumma is 280k. Why is Donnarumma 280k? 196 low points, long throw, penalty saver, 21 levels, 196. For me, Courtois is still the best GP keeper that you can get, man. Still the best. At 200k, that's 10% of our total budget. It's a very, very big spend for one position, but for me, I feel like once I get that one goalkeeper, I'm fine, right? If you are with me, if you're following. So 200k spent out of, let me see if I can update graphics here. Where are you? So you guys can follow with me easily. So spend. So right now it's with Courtois, that's 200,000 out of 2 million. Right? Unless my memory doesn't serve me right though. But I want to believe so. I want to believe my memory serves me right though. Lord, I beg. Okay. Alright then. You all should see it now. So 200k out of 2 million. Yo, Liam, welcome to the stream, man. Onana is the worst goalkeeper. I'm fuming. Fam, like, I got so pissed to a point that I started laughing during that game, man. I just couldn't. That second goal we conceded from the corner was just so shameful, man. What was he coming out to do? What was he coming out to? But anyways, I don't want to talk about Man United, please. Let's move on. Wendy Watch, somebody say power. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Donnarumma is good too. Yeah. He's actually solid. But I prefer Courtois, man. Courtois is just the GOAT of GP goalkeepers. Zero, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You know what? Instead of showing how much we've spent, let's show how much we have left. I think that puts things into context a bit better. So we have 1,800 left. I think that puts things into context a bit better. Right? So we have 1,800 GP left. Once we sign Courtois. You know United club sacking Amorim. Yeah, I'm a United fan, TFK. I'm a United fan, man. But I'm not wearing United colors tonight because I don't want that smoke. I don't know if they are going to give Amorim the chance or they are. See, I'm just even tired, man. The fact that man could switch his formation today to win, it just shows that he's been stressing us out all this while. All right, then, boys. We have Courtois as our one and only goalkeeper. Alisson is the GP GOAT. Is that what you're saying? Interesting. For me, I've just always loved Courtois, man. And it's worked for me so well. Card type should only be standard. And this should be by not order of signing, but I think we can do player value. Yep, so Courtois is going to be in goal. That's our first. Thank you so much for subscribing, TFK. So that's our first sign-in, boys. 1 out of 23 set. Done, right? No more need for a goalkeeper. We're fine. So now we have 22 more players to go, and we have 1.8 million left to spend. Now let's go over to defenders. So for me, I'm going to be playing 5 at the back, as always, right? And if I'm playing 5 at the back, that means I'll need nothing less than 3 center backs at least, right? And then 2 attacking fullbacks. I've been using 2 attacking fullbacks now. So 3 center backs, preferably 1 defensive fullback, another defensive fullback here, so they can cover that space that the attacking fullbacks leave. I think I prefer the defensive fullbacks there. And then a build up through that middle, right? So I'm looking for 1 build up, 2 defensive fullbacks, 1 attacking right back, left back and right back. And for my bench, maybe I'll get 2 more defensive fullbacks. So that way they can cover through the middle or on the sides as well. Then I can just bone that build up, because at the end of the day, that will be me substituting or something. Alright then. 5 at the back, rat. All the best, 0 rat. All the best. All the what? All the very best to you. Okay, boys. So, if you head over here, I think what we want to start with now is play style. So I'm going to go defensive fullback. So for me, I think I'm going to need a defensive fullback that can play both CB and LB or RB, right? So Kunde is the number 1 defensive fullback here in terms of levels and skills as well. It would always be in your team, right? So we have Kunde, boys. He has all the skills: soul control, heading, man marking, aerial superiority. Big plus, that aerial superiority. So I don't need to waste skills on him again, because that's another thing I need to consider, right? Because if you are choosing the players, you need to consider the skills they have already, because how many skills can you get in this game? I've not been able to get double touch on Cruyff since I've signed Cruyff over 2 months ago. Is that GP I will get skills for? It's going to be very, very hard. So you have to consider that as well when you're choosing your players, right? So very, very good guy, has aerial superiority, has heading already. So definitely Kunde might have that right center back spot on lock, right? And he's still very, very good in the air as well. He has decent jumping, and his speed goes into the high 80s. 28 levels, definitely getting him. So guys, that's 1 guy gone. So that's 120k, guys. 120k. That is crazy. So we have 120k out from our 1.8 million. Hey, we have to be careful, oh. We have to be careful. We have to be very, very careful. We have to be what? We have to be very, very careful. Because that's how money used to vanish, oh. That is how money used to vanish. Before you know it, it has finished. That's how money used to vanish, oh. You say it's small, it's small, it's small, it's small, it's small. Before you know it, boom, that's finished. Okay, so now we have Kunde, yeah? And now I need, at least for starting, I need that left side defensive fullback as well. Right? So my ideal choice is going to be no other than what's his name? I don't think he's in the game again. Tomiyasu. Or did they change Tomiyasu's playstyle as a GP card? Because why am I not seeing Tomiyasu though? You know what? Let me search based on nationality. Nope. Asia, Japan. Why am I not seeing Tomiyasu? Takehiro Tomiyasu. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. That's very, very interesting. Tomiyasu is not in the game again. He's not in the GP pool again. Liam, maybe Amorim needs some time to focus on fixing his. So what did you do all preseason, Liam? I don't want to get into that Man U argument, please. Tomiyasu isn't in the game again. Wow. So, you guys, if you have GP Tomiyasu, you are very, very lucky. If you don't, so sorry. That is crazy. That is crazy. Tomiyasu's not in the game again. It's not in the GP pool, man. Take care, Liam. Take care. That is crazy. Because I know he's been released by Arsenal, but that is crazy. So, guys, that means we're lucky to still have Tomiyasu. Because we do have Tomiyasu. He's left Arsenal already now. Arsenal has let him go now. Olafoji. Abi? Club teams. Let's see though. I thought Arsenal let him go already because of his injury issues. Let me see. Yeah, there's no Tomiyasu here, man. There's no Tomiyasu here. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. That is so, guys. If you have Tomiyasu, man, you're still lucky. Very, very. Usman, welcome to the stream. I see you on TikTok. So if you have Tomiyasu, you are very, very, very lucky. So first things first. Where are my card types? Standard. I think playing. No. Well, I should be able to find them here though. But let me just filter it. Let me filter it. Playing style, defensive fullback. I'm so lucky to still have him, man. So lucky to still have him. So lucky to still have him. So, guys, our 180,000 GP well spent. Kunde is here as that right CB for me. Right? So, I'm going to quickly check in on Tomiyasu's last GP stats. Let me see if I can find him ASAP. Tommy boy. Okay, so Tomiyasu 76,000. What a steal, man! What a steal! That is an absolute steal, man, for a GP card. Tomiyasu is 76,000 GP, and that leaves us with what? That leaves us with 1604. Come on, 1604 1.604 million GP left. Right? That's actually a very, very good steal, boys. Very, very good steal. For a player like Tomiyasu, that's a very, very good steal, man. Can't lie. So with that, we have Tomiyasu in at 76k. Solid. And he has decent stats, man. Decent stats. It doesn't have the best player skills, I must say. It just has heading, interception, aerial superiority, sliding tackle. But for me, I feel like he has the basic skills he needs as a CB already. Interception, aerial superiority, heading, sliding tackle. Solid. Because that aerial superiority is a nightmare for me to get. And then I can easily give him man marking. I have loads of man marking that I can share. So I can give him man marking. If I want, I can give him weighted pass because I have weighted pass in abundance. Right? And then he has very high weak foot. Very solid player ID. Can play across left back, center back, right back. And he has very decent stats. And blocker as well. Yeah, you need blocker as well. So he has very decent stats, decent speed. So very, very good option as well for me, for my team. So I have Tomiyasu, Kunde, solid. Now, that central back, that center back is my issue at the moment. So now, guys, let's head back to your GP pool, man. Let's head back to the G people. This is where things get interesting. So, playing star. Ideally, I want a build up here. Right? Ideally, I want a build up here. Reason why I want a build up is because of their positioning in that central center back position. They know how to position properly. Build ups know how to position properly. The top pick, as always, is Van Dijk. Right? But guys, Van Dijk is 300k. 300,000. Van Dijk is 300,000 GP. I feel like I can get a better alternative. Oh, that's me. That's me. That's me. Yo. Sorry about that. Thanks for that, Wendy Watch. I must have hit it at some point in time. That is sad. So what I was mentioning was Van Dyke, right? So Van Dyke is 300k. 300k. That's expensive. I really want that build up, but that is expensive because if I spend 300k on one player, I have 1.3 million left. And I still have 19 players to go. It's a very, very expensive spend. So I think I'm going to first things first look for an alternative. If I then don't now find an alternative, I can then consider doing what? Signing Van Dijk. But if I find an alternative, then Van Dijk should rest, please. So that's what I'm thinking in my head. Guys, do you have any suggestions? Let me know. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Ew Carls, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here again. How are you doing? How are you doing? Guys, what do you think? 21 levels. Saliba. Saliba is not good in the air. He's very fast, but he's not good in the air. I don't know why. It might be a decent option too, though. He has heading, weighted pass, marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority. I don't know, though. So that's where I have. Wow, Ruben Diaz is now a build-up player. That is interesting. Ah, but bro is slow, man. With this new update, you get cooked. Ah, guys, give it a minute. Give it a minute. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The Hoisin is here, and we have Marquinhos. Okay, Marquinhos is one of the very, very good CBs in this game because he has all the skills as well. Just like Van Dijk, he has all the skills and he's way cheaper, almost half of what Van Dijk costs. But the issue with him is with this new update, he's slow and then he's not the tallest. He still wins headers a lot, but he's not the tallest. So that's a tough one. But it's a very, very good one compared to good option compared to going with Saliba or Van Dijk. Going with Saliba or Van Dijk is going to damage my attack. Okay, Chuku Daniel, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So that's the issue I see here. So, what is Dean Hoysen like? Why is he slow though? I should be faster than. Why does he have 62 acceleration? And Marquinhos has 67 acceleration by default. 31 levels though, which means we can get it higher. He has soul control, heading, aerial superiority. Guys, 196 cm. He has the basic skills. He needs maybe sliding tackle, man marking, maybe weighted pass. At 150k, what do you guys think? At 150,000 GP, that is exactly half of Van Dijk. And then we have Kubasi as well. Ooh. Does Kubasi have aerial superiority? Aerial superiority is going to be hard to get. That's why I wouldn't want to go for Kubasi, man. It's going to be too hard to get. But Kubasi is fast. 184. And is very, very good on the ball. Guys, we have tempting options here, man. Tempting options. Kubasi is 140k. Huijsen is 150k. Both of them together, they are not even up to the price of Van Dijk. Both of them together. Both of them together will give you Van Dijk price. Then we have Militao as well. Militao is actually decent in this game, you know. He's fast. He can play RB. Heading, aerial superiority. Guys, you know what? I don't know about where his stats will get to because he has just 21 levels. The last time I played with his GP card, it was so aggressive. Yeah, he has decent aggression. His awareness is 74 by default. How about Kubasi? 74 as well. Huijsen 75. So Huijsen has one more on both of them. 31 levels, 33 levels, 21 levels is a bit it's a bit far, you know. But it's not too far. So guys, here's what I'm thinking. I would go for both Militao and Dean Huijsen. Right? So I'll use Militao as my starter because he's faster. And then if I run into cross spammers, what's this guy's physical? 75, but his jumping is bad though. His jumping is bad. This guy has better jumping, but he's way shorter. Guys, I think what I would do is okay, what about this them? Let's still look below though. We might find better options. 191. Ooh, Schlotterbeck. Or Schlotterbeck. How's it pronounced? Either ways. Guys. Actually decent options. 70 defensive awareness. That's never going to get into the 90s. Never. But it does look like a solid option because he has all the stats to back it up. How's Konate? Not too slow. Not enough skills. Van der Veen. He rarely uses his weak foot. I'm not going to feel comfortable with him through the middle. I can play him like at left CB, but I don't. This is tricky though. I can play him at left. Yo, super sub in the chat. AY, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? Guys, what do you think? I can play him at left CB. He has aerial superiority. 193. It's fast. Guys, we have choices. But it's cheap as well. That's one thing. He's cheap. Jonathan Tah. Too slow. But he's a very, very cheap option. No? 82k. That's another. But the thing is, you know the funny thing about this thing? You see some of these players, they'll look very, very enticing, right? Here. But when you sign them, that's when you realize that you signed problem. Okay. Harry Maguire in big in big 2025 or in football 2026. Alaba might be a solid option as well, but we do not be signing him as a CB though. I don't think I need him. Okay, so here's what I would do. All right, we still need the best players. We still need the best players. What if we sign, guys? What if we sign? Does he have real superiority? Okay. Ah, boy, he's slow. Okay, what we'll do is we'll sign Jonathan Tah as a backup option at 82k. Can we justify spending 82,000 on a backup center back? I think we can, boys. What do you think? I think we can. 82k on a backup center back, and then we go for not Militao, or we do Hoisin and Militao. Guys, I'm torn at the moment. I'm really, really torn at the moment. So I think for me, I think I really like Militao because of his speed and his aggression at that central center back. Doesn't have all the skills, but he can always make up for it. The skills he doesn't have. And he's right-footed. 186 is tall enough. And then the question would now be, do we do Dean Huijsen? Or I don't think that Dean Huijsen looks as spectacular as it should be. So I think I'll go with Militao 21 levels. Anya. Okay, I think I'll do Militao, and I'll go for Militao, and I'll go for Jonathan Tah as my two options. So this Jonathan Tah is going to be mostly for cross spammers. It will just be for people that, because I've seen some people squad, and I know that they want to cross spam. Right? So at least I need that one crazy guy. So I think if Akanji is now a build up, I thought this guy was a destroyer. Interesting, Konami. Interesting updates. Okay, so guys, we'll go for Militao. He actually has a very, very good idea in this game. We'll go for Militao, and I'd have loved to go for Van der Veen, but I think I'm fine with Tomiyasu in that position. So I'll go for Militao and Tah. So Militao and Tah is a total of 82k, and I think I have that Militao. I'm not sure though. That's 82k and how much again? Yeah, I forgot it now. I have forgotten now. It's 2k and 120k. So let's go for Tah first. So that leaves us with 1522. Money is going small. Money is moving small. Okay, so we'll bring in Jonathan Tah is a build up here. We'll bring in Jonathan Tah as a bench player. Right? And I was checking if I had that Militao. I don't, Joy. But I have Van Dijk. But that speed is not it, man. Too expensive as well. Too expensive. Okay. So I think I'll do Militao. I think Militao would be the way to go. Because he's fast. I think that's one thing I like about him. He's very, very fast. So we'll do Militao. Contract and standard player. So Militao, boys, where are you? 120k. Let's bring him home. Because we can easily get his speed into like the high 80s. So 120k spent, and that gets us to 1402, man. It's not looking good, but it's getting better. 1402, man. Okay. We still have money left, though, guys. We still have money left. We'll play him here. Okay. So we have our back three, Tomiyasu, Kunde, Militao. And then we'll continue building our left back and right back. And then we'll go back to substitutes later on with the remaining money. Guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. We have 1.4 million left. What can it get us in this GP pool? Let's see. We're done with build-ups for now. We're going to attacking fullbacks. Please tell me that they're giving Trent attacking fullback. That would be very, very nice, but I don't think so. Nuno Mendes. My first pick, man. It has to be. Has to be. Hands down. Has to be. I don't really care about his... Calafiori is an attacking fullback as well. Konami, you got me there. But now I need people with pace at that attacking fullback, man. They don't need the awareness as much as they need the speed, because it's the speed that we use to track back and collect ball. Because all I need for them is to track back and collect ball. Balde is faster, doesn't have the skills that Mendes has, man. Mendes has that build. He is him. Mendes is him, man. He has everything. Might just throw maybe track back on him. And fighting spirit. But I'm definitely going to be using him. He's fast, he has the stamina, and he has decent passing. Not the best, but decent passing. And he has decent physical as well. But overall, man, the speed, because all I just need for my fullback is to run faster than your winger. That's it. 35 levels. Definitely going for Mendes as my first choice. So that is 110,000 gone, man. 110,000 gone. So guys, we still have cash, oh, we still have cash. I think we are spending right. I want to believe we are spending right. I want to believe we're spending right, boys. Okay. So there we go. Mendes is in. And then for right back, Marcos Llorente he has an attacking fullback. Ooh. Those skills are decent, but he doesn't have pinpoint crossing. He's actually a very, very versatile player to have at 82k. Not the fastest, but very, very versatile player, man. Very, very versatile. He used to be a box to box. Now they fully converted him to an attacking fullback. It does not have pinpoint crossing, but I'm guessing I can find pinpoint crossing easily in my skills. Rhys James as well. You know what, guys? Rhys James might actually be that guy. He might actually be that guy, you know? He might actually be that guy. He has everything on his solid, man. Because I don't think Trent is here again. Because Trent is down as a fullback finisher. Okay, so the first person on my list will be that... What's Livramento like? Bad skills, man. Bad skills. Skills are important. It's not just about the stats. Nah, Cabal is too slow, man. I need very fast fullbacks. Because even Rhys James is not that fast. Okay. Let me check out Trent first. And then I'll make my decision. No, we've gotten what's his name already now? We've gotten Mendes when they watch. Trent is not fast though. Eh? But he has stamina. 30 levels. But I'm so used to using Trent, you know. So it feels like a natural option for me to go with. Feels like natural option, but it's too expensive. 180k. Makagini. All these guys are too expensive. What happened? Too expensive. Uh-uh. Too expensive, man. What's Frimpong's pinpoint crossing? What's his passing? With 55 kicking power. Where does that want to cross to? Cancelo. What's Cancelo's stamina? Ah, it's not the fastest. I need players that are fast. Akimi. Not really use Akimi like that though. I need somebody with good passing too. Konami has changed a lot of these guys' stats, so a lot of them, man. And like even their play styles. Does Arnold have one touch pass? Ah, but 180k for Arnold is crazy though. 180k for Arnold is crazy. But that looks like my best option. Because it's my starting it's going to be my starting fullback. 180k when we could get Reece James for what's his kicking power though? 76. It will get into the 80s. When we could get Reece James for 70 something k. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I will go for Theo is another guy, man. If I have the money, if I have money, I'll spend it on him as my second left back. Ah, let me see. Guys, I think I'm going to go for the cheaper option. No? Buy 4 of them players. 2 meter. I know do. Welcome to the stream, Ibrahim Bangura. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, guys, does he have fighting spirit? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Llorente. I'm going to go with Llorente as one of my attacking fullbacks. And then I'm still going to consider that Trent. I need to go and work on my attack. So guys, that takes us to how much now? How much do we have left? We have 1.2 million left. We still have money, oh. We still have money. Guys, we still have money. We still have money. We still have money. We are cooking. All right then. So I think we have our back 5 for now. So we have Nuno Mendes, and then we have Marcos Llorente. That is a solid back. That is a solid back 5, I would say. And this back 6 has cost us 790k. 790k GP. It's not bad at all. Not bad for this back 6. Alright then, now these 2 important positions. Very, very important positions. Like, I know who my DMF is going to be already. I don't think there's any question in that one. It has to be Zakaria, man. It has to be. No other GP and command does it like Zakaria, man. No other GP and command. Play style and command. Has to be Zakaria, man. Has to be. Trameni, solid. But man, that Zakaria is just a cheap option, man. Very, very cheap option. And a fast, cheap option. Where are you? Very fast, Very cheap. Kimmich. Kimmich is actually a very solid mention. Il Corrals as well. Kimmich is a solid option for that second side. But we'll take a look at things. Zakaria has to be that starting DMF, man. Has to be. No other way. And that is 51,000, boys. Like, that is such a steal for a DMF. That is such a steal for a DMF, man. So with that, we have 1,159 left. Still have money, oh guys. Still have money. So Zakaria is locked in. We have GP Zakaria already, so we don't need to sign him again. Anchorman. So Zakaria is locked and loaded, boys. Locked and loaded. So now, see his stats now. See his stats. These stats are no joke, man. No joke. Absolutely no joke. And his player ID is so good. So good. Il Corrals, thanks for the gift on TikTok. I really appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to the stream, do not forget to subscribe. Okay. We've gotten Zakaria. 80 stamina. That's a worry because we'll still need somebody that will be replacing him. It's a very, very big worry. And that's where we'll need a backup option for Zakaria as well. We need a backup for him when he gets tired. But we'll get to all of that later on when we get to the subs. But for now, I think that is solid. And then that partnership. Ideally, I would have thought Kante. Kante would have been my go-to to start with. But I'm having second thoughts. Kante is still going to be in my team though. Because Kante is just so OP, man. As a GP card, he's so OP. But I want to get an orchestrator that is tall enough and can still, dribble, pass, defend properly. My first go-to option as an orchestrator would be Kimmich. But I'm trying to see if there are other options besides Kimmich. Pedri, too expensive. Kimmich, 200k. Vitinha, this one cannot defend. And it's not far. Joao Neves, too short as well. McAllister, same category. De Jong might be an option, boys. Does he have defensive skills? Everything are passing skills. No interception, no blocker, no man marking. De Jong might actually be an option, you know. Shaka in this big 2025. You want to go and use Granit Xhaka, your defense will cry. I need somebody that is ready to... Oh, see Stiller. See Stiller, that man you want... Stiller is actually 183. That's actually a decent height, you know. I didn't know it was that tall. It doesn't look that tall. I can see everybody playing Zakaria in midfield. Kante, Onana, or Caicedo. Yeah, true. Caicedo is box to box, yeah. We don't really have crazy. We don't have crazy orchestrators in this game though. GP Watson is going to be slow. It's not Konami. They never give guys like that speed. This Richie as well used to be so good. I had one of his free cards, but it doesn't always have skills. This is Arsenal's Norgard. He has all the skills, but it's too slow. When did Pereira become an orchestrator? I thought this guy was a creative playmaker. That is strange. Pastor Fred. Wow. Pastor Fred is still in this game. I can't believe it. That's interesting. Definitely not. We don't have good orchestrators, man. We don't have solid orchestrators in this game. And that tells you a lot about current football, man. Tells you a lot about current football. Okay, guys, I think for orchestrator, I think I'm just going to go for Kimmich. That's the safe option. 177. I think De Jong 76, 74, 69. What's this one? 67, 74. It's literally flipped, man. So okay. Definitely I'm going to sign. There are some nice 3 and okay, tell me, it's Richard. Who are the nice 3 stars and 4-star players? Kimmich and De Jong. I think that would be my 2 orchestrators. Child, no glue will have been nice though, but I think it will be Kimmich and De Jong, man. Kimmich and De Jong. And both of them together will cost me 320,000. Ah, that's a lot though. Okay, guys, you know what? Let's stick with Kimmich for now. So Kimmich at 200,000. And that just takes our spending to just a little bit over 1 million. So now we have officially spent 1 million. 1 million, what is that, boys? 1,041,000 GP. Interesting. 1,041,000 GP. So we bring in Kimmich. Orchestrator. No. This is where you're meant to play, boss man. Okay. So we have our midfield too. Kimmich, Zakaria. Solid. And then our striking options. 2 SS, 2 supporting strikers, and 1 CF. This is where things get interesting. Because we have to get it right. If we don't get it right, we are not going to get goals. This defense, I'm very sure, will give me a very, very solid defensive structure. But you see that attack, we cannot afford to mess up. We mess up in that attack, we mess up the entire team. Because one, that CF must be strong in the air. That CF must be fast. Must be decently nimble. I'm not really big on him having to be completely like very, very good nimble wise. And then must know how to finish as well. He must know how to finish. At least if he gets like 5 chances, he should be able to score 3. In my head, who I'm thinking is Victor Osimhen 1. Victor Osimhen 1. Has to be a goal poacher though. Has to be a goal poacher. No other way. Mbappe is too expensive. We have just 959k left. Spending on Mbappe feels criminal, man. Spending on Mbappe feels way too criminal, boys. Way too criminal. 450k. That's almost half of the amounts that we have left. Isak. No area superiority. What type of top player are you? Move, man. Ronaldo. No area superiority too. No. Grassy. Not fast enough, but has area superiority. What's his finishing? 79. 187. Okay. I'll keep him at the back of my mind. That Grassy. Osimhen. Now we are talking. You can see it. 74 finishing. You can see it. Heading, area superiority, first time shot, chip shot control, acrobatic finishing, gamesmanship, track back, area superiority. Decent skills, can't lie. Decent skills. Marcus Thuram doesn't come as a goal poacher, you corals. And I need a goal poacher there, man. I so need a goal poacher. I need a goal poacher there, a fast goal poacher. Osimhen ticks that box because he's fast. 81 speed base can easily get into the 90s. That acceleration can get to like 86, 87, maybe. I'm not so sure. But Osimhen, Gurasi, Yokores. Nah, when I used his Showtime card, I wasn't impressed, man. Ooh, Alpenda. Super sub. We have to consider these ones when we get to our bench. Not now. Why doesn't he still show up as a goal poacher? Marcus Thuram is a fox in the box now, I think. We'll check though. Shesko. Shesko is fast, but no aerial superiority. Nah. At 195, why wouldn't you have aerial superiority? No wonder I was not winning headers today. He only won 2 out of 12 of his duels. Come on. Lord help us. Gonzalo Ramos. Does he have super sub? You see, guys like this are going to be fighting for my bench. But no, it's not a starter. Nicholas Jackson. You gotta sign Nicholas Jackson. Yo, eFoot Pro, welcome to the stream. When is the tournament and how do I apply? First things first, you need to get in on Discord. The link is pinned here. Once you get to Discord, go over to the GP tournament channel. You should see a registration link pinned there. Just register there and start dissecting and analyzing your GP team. Maximum budget. The maximum you can spend is 2 million GP. And see you on Saturday for the qualifiers because you get to play against me to qualify because we have just 32 slots available. Does that make sense? Forget Nicholas Jackson, boys. Okay, there is Marcus Thuram. Oh, you're absolutely correct, you Chorus. I thought it was going to be a fox in the box. Okay, guys. Wait, it doesn't have aerial superiority. How does Marcus Thuram not have aerial superiority? Come on, Konami. Must be having a laugh, man. Dude, this guy is so OP with GP cards, man. His GP card is OP. Eh? No aerial superiority. Because if he can't win his headers, there's no point of playing a stronger. I'd rather just play somebody that is very, very fast. I'll keep him in my mind as well. Because for now, my first option is because it's cheap. I'll keep that in mind. My first option is Osimhen, man. Has to be Osimhen. Then Jonathan David. Jonathan David used to be very, very fast. Now, how come this card is not fast? Konami. Murata Care. Super sub though. Nah. What's Wisa like? No physical contacts. Darwin Nunes. 34 levels though at 78. But bro, his finishing is so poor. Moiskin doesn't have good finishing. John Duran, super sub, no skills, not enough skills. Why? Why does he have 2 cards? Konami. Why does he have 2 cards? Or is it because he's on loan? Or did they buy him already? That's very, very strange. That is very, very strange. Beto. Super sub as well. Okay, guys, I don't think there's any need to beat around the bush again. Our striking option is definitely going to be between Gurasi, who is not fast enough. So we are taking him out, and it has to be Osimhen, man. Osimhen at 120k should be our striker. So coming, we need to do some giveaway here for Konami to be happy with us, and we get GP. Where is that old I'm seeing them already. Unlock. Release this bro, man. 130k GP. That's enough for Osimhen. Another 100k GP. This other guard. Unlock. Release. Not bad, not bad. Go and get Haaland. Hey! Haaland! Ibrahim! You want to wreck us? Please don't do that. If we get Haaland, we'll go bankrupt, man. With 959k left, if we get Haaland, we'll go bankrupt. So we go Osimhen first. So guys, that's 120k gone again. Daniel, I just put my team in. Nice. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Okay, boys. So we know that as our CF, we have a solid goal poacher, man, who is ready to do the dirty work and run. And that is Victor Osimhen. Alright then. Now that we have Osimhen, that Mbappe is too expensive, man. I would have really loved him. But too expensive. He has the finishing, man. But too expensive. I think what I'm then going to do is have Marcus Thuram as my second option on the bench. Right? I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll check out his price again and then go for him. But before we go for him, let's go for our two supporting strikers position. Because those two positions are crucial. Highly crucial. They are the ones that would actually, work in my attack. Because Osimhen's job is just to finish and head balls. But those two SS, they are the ones that are going to do the knock-ons, the double touch, the 1-2s. So they must know how to finish, they must know how to dribble, and they must be fast. So control long-range curler would be nice as well. No worries, eFoot Pro. Send it whenever you're ready. Okay, boys. So for that SS, I'm not really big on play style for that SS, but I ideally want to start from like whole players, right? So who is available? Definitely not Bellingham, not Verts. Doesn't worth it. Xavi Simons is a good option because he can play SS and AMF. But the issue I have with him is his ID, man. His ID feels very strange. I don't know. I've used him a few times and I don't always enjoy him. You see this man here? You see this man here? One way or another, he always finds a way to make it into my team. One way or another. This man here always finds a way to make it into my team. I've not updated our money that is left though. We actually have 839 left. Not 959. That's one option already at 120k. This guy, I've tried him out. I don't like him. Dani Olmo is a very good super sub, but can't play SS, so I'm not going to take him. Cunha! Cunha that missed penalty today. Does he have soul control? No soul control. 85 levels, 184. No soul control, no soul control. Might still be an option though. Might still be an option though. Easy. The question is, do I want to go about stressing to give him SS? He doesn't even have long range curler. And his finishing is... What's Morgan Rogers like? Are these all the old players in this game? This is such a shame, man. This one is definitely going to be a super sub. It's going to be a super sub on my team. That one is... Rafa Silva is actually a decent buy, But will he be the one starting is the question. Will he be the one? I need somebody a bit more, crazy. Not fast enough. That Rafa Silva is the fastest of them all, yeah? Did you see Cunha? Yes. He's already on my list. Do not worry. He's already on my list. Okay. I don't think we're going to get anybody better. But we might not. We might be. Minamino is now a. Oh, he used to be a whole player too, right? Eh. Bro has decent skills as well. Can't lie. Decent skills. We still need to look for cost-effective players that we can use as well. Because it's not just about the big boys. Ahmed Traore can't play SS. Is this not Nico Paz that? Is it Tottenham that wants to buy him for 70 million? Crazy. World of football right now is so crazy, man. Okay. Maybe we might look for a solid option later on. But for now, the person at the top is Cunha and Rafa Silva. Cunha, Rafa Silva. What do they give us? The two of them. Rafa Silva has soul control, double touch. Cunha has double touch, no soul control, but long range curler. Cunha is 73 speed, 77 speed, 73 acceleration. We have to pump a lot into his acceleration to get it at least into like the high 80s, like 85. And he has decent stamina, decent jumping, 184. Think I might go for Cunha, boys. But what I'm just going to do is think I might go for Cunha. What I might just do is check out other play styles as well. Especially players that can play SS with like prolific wingers. Prolific wingers that can play SS as well. Very, very good. Somebody that is left-footed. Sorry, right-footed. Kivara? No. Liao. How much is Liao again? 170k. Liao. Liao. Doesn't have super sub though. You know what, boys? Mbeumo. Mbeumo, What's his finishing? 74. He has decent acceleration. Mbeumo, Guys, Mbeumo. There's Greenwood as well. Very high. Super sub. We might cook with this one, We might cook. How much is it? 100k. I have so much. 100k is too much. Semenyo. Nah. Don't want just pure wingers, man. Adeyemi can play. Ooh. Okay. I see you. He has super sub. This one is going to be on the bench as well. And he's a left footer. He's going to be on the bench. Definitely going to be on the bench. Brennan Johnson, don't worry. Okay, guys, I think I'm having an idea of my team now. Mane. Sadio Mane. 29. This guy is looking good too, though. He's looking good too. Very high weak foot. Heading. Double touch. No long range crawler or soul control. Doesn't mean at 51k. That's a cheap option, That's a cheap option. It wouldn't be bad too. Rashford. 32 level, 77. What he has is kicking power mostly. Rashford might actually be a decent CF, Actually, guys, think about it. Because he's actually good in the air, Rashford is actually good in the air. He's weirdly good in the air. You can get our physical contact to 70. And our jumping goes to like 72, 73. And he can shoot. But he's finishing, man. Damn. I'll think about it. Rashford is now 4 stars. That's life for you, man. That is life for you. But guys, first name on my team sheet at that left side SS position has to be the one and only Rafa Leao. 170k. Get in, boys. Get in 170k, man. That leaves us at 669k left. All right, then. We've gotten Rafa Leao for that position. Now, for the other side, which is the left-footed guys, the left-footed supporting striker, I think Mbeumo looks good, you know. But I've not used him in this game before. I don't know how well he's going to play at 171. 5 stars, decent finishing to start, long range shooting, long range curler, soul control. Off the top of my head, this guy looks brilliant already. That Mbeumo looks brilliant already. But is there any other left-footed supporting striker? I don't want Griezmann, please. Left-footed supporting striker that is fast. Go with Rafinha. Rafinha can play SS. I can't be looking for 2. And Rafinha is too expensive, man. 300k. Half of my remaining budget. No, too expensive. Too expensive, man. Way too expensive. Okay, you know what? Let's go to other play styles. Let me see. What do we have? Which crazy playmakers do we have? Musiala. Can't play SS. Palmado. Palmado. He's not fast. But hear me out, boys. Hear me out. He's good in the air. He has decent height. He can do the knock-ons. He can pass. He has stamina. How much is he? 260k. Wait. Wait. Let's not jump the gun here. 260,000? No way. Wait. We'll find somebody better. Kubo, though. I've used Kubo before as well. He's actually very, very good in this game. Very, very nimble. Very, very nimble in this game. Okay, so the question remains. I think we have 2 options are coming to my head here. Kulusevski is left-footed. Soul control? No. But still decent skills, man. Very, very decent skills. Okay. No. Okay. I've identified 2 people here. Brahim Diaz, nah. Okay. I've identified 2 people. Boys, 2 people. Doku cannot play SS now. Doku can only play on the wing. So I've identified 2 people here for me. I think that will be Kubo. Guy, AY, this guy, Mbappe used to be 1 million GP before. Do you know that? Mbappe used to be 1 million GP before. Crazy guys. I've identified Kubo or Mbeumo. So who do we go for? Kubo or Mbeumo? Kubo is 100k. Mbeumo, on the other hand, who is a whole player. Oh, sorry, prolific winger. This whole player, I did not find anybody interesting aside Cunha, I think Rafa Silva. Okay, and Lookman as well. Prolific winger. Mbeumo. So guys, Mbeumo or Kubo, who would you go for? I'm looking at these stats and I'm like, let me screenshot this first. Let's go back to no, crazy playmaker. Kubo 110k. And then Mbimo was how much? I can't remember how much Mbimo was. Oh. Guys, help me out. How much was Mbimo? Go for Maush. Who is Maush? Ibrahim. Who is Maush? It's not easy to get old though. So I can't remember things again. Okay, Ian and Mbimo are at the same price. 110k. Abi? Let's see. Kubo. Okay, Kubo is cheaper by 10k. So question is, this guy versus this guy. Let me see that Mbimo's skills again. We should go for Kubo instead. If you don't want Mbimo because he lost penalty today. Somebody that has penalty specialist. Can you just imagine? Does he have one touch pass though? No one touch pass. Let's see. If Kubo has one touch pass, we'll go with him. Alright then, boys. We are taking Kubo. Kubo it is. Better not fail me in that left SS position. Alright then. Kubo it is. We've gotten Kubo, and that is another 100,000 done. So, guys, we have what? We have 569k left for our bench. Is that going to be enough for our bench? I want to believe so. I think we've selected quite a decent team, you know. I think I gotta reset my team. See, that's what I'm saying. It actually takes a whole lot of work, you know. You can't just think that you will get the right players in. Right? So we'll go for Kubo and Liao with Osimhen. That is actually a decent lineup, you know. And they have decent finishing. All their finishings can get into the 80s. Osimhen's zone can near the 90s. That is a decent, and Liao is fast. This guy has decent acceleration as well. Liao, Kubo, Osimhen. Okay. That is a standard, solid starting lineup, you know. Solid starting lineup. And then, here comes the dilemma. Subs. So for me, I'm going to go with the solid subs I need, and then just fill it with 0 GB players. Moses Simon cannot play SS. AY. I've checked. I have Moses Simon. I'm very sure I have Moses Simon. If I check, see him here. Oh, he can. Oh, I used to think he could not. As a super sub. I thought he could not play SS. I thought it was just wing he could play. Okay. That might be a cheap option, you know. Thanks for raising that. Thank God I went to check. Oh, I'll have just slept on solid player there. Okay. Now, here comes the cheap options for our bench. So, some that we know we are going with. Lookman. So, guys, Lookman is... How much is Lookman again? Let me quickly check. So, I don't have to go back to that GP pool. Let me see if I can find... Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman. So guys, Lookman is 76,000 GP. That is a steal. So 76,000 GP from our 500k. We have 493 left. Hey, what did I do? I've gone to inflate price. So we have 493k left, boys. 493k left isn't a bad one at all. 493k left isn't a bad one at all. So we have Lukman here. Okay. So that's a sub for Liao. Right? Solid guy. Doesn't have the best of finishing, but it's coming on as a super sub. So that should be fine. And then the second option here, I would really love put back here. In this day and age. I would really love to get what's his name? Imbumo. That Imbumo looks solid. I hope I don't regret it. But if I see somebody else with super sub, I think I'll go with that person rather than Imbumo though. So let's go back to that. Or do we? Okay, yeah, Thuram. We said we're bringing in Thuram as well. Marcus Thuram as our other option because he's fast, he can shoot. I think I'll have super sub that I can give him either way. So Marcus Thuram as well. Welcome to the team. And Marcus Thuram costs, let me check again. I don't sell my epics for GP. You can just get your nominating contract. Some nominating contracts, you get decent GP. If you sell some nominating contracts, you get decent GP. To farm 2 million GP in this game is not that hard, actually. CR7 and Imbumo. Wait. I think I'll go to Ram first. So let me just check to Ram's price before we go back to the GP pool. Marcus to Ram, ladies and gentlemen, is just 82,000 GP. Did you hear that right? 82,000 GP. Guys, we are making wise decisions here. We are making wise decisions. So now we have well over 400k left, man. We are cooking, boys. We are cooking. And then let's go for Imbumo. Let's go for Imbumo. At least there's that one man you boy now. Yeah. Even though he missed penalty today. Cole Palmer might not be a bad option, but it's too expensive, man. 260k for one player. Foden, I've tried him in this game. I just don't know why it doesn't work for me, man. Neymar as well with all the skills. Guys, how did we forget Neymar? Yeah. But fam, no one touch. Doesn't Neymar have so control? This game's gone, man. Hey, oh Neymar. Alright, then let's go to prolific wingers. And let's bag in Boomer. Okay, we need to farm some GP. Wait, though, won't you give them additional skills? But the question is, how many additional skills do I have to give them? That's the question. How many additional skills do I have to give them? So you have to consider that as well. Are you willing to spend a whole lot on additional skills? Especially if you don't have a lot like me. We need to farm some GP. Who is available for vanishing? Who are you? Somebody that will give us better GPU. KDB should give us better GP now. Get rid of Brian. Let's train him up. Let's fatten him up. For sale. $150k. Not too bad. Prince Louis, so 2 million GPs allowed. Yes, my bro, that is the main challenge before the competition starts. That is the main challenge. Alright, boys. Let's go get Mbumo. Brian Mbumo. Where are you? Come on with your bowed. Let's go. Alright, boys, let's go and check on our squad. That is another 110,000 gone. So that leaves us with Brian Mbumo. That leaves us with how much now? Guys, we still have cash, oh. We still have cash, oh. We still have 301k. We have 300k plus. So, with that 300k, we can still get decent players, you know. We have that our striking part sorted out. Mbemo, Turam, Lukman. I think I'll just get one more center forward. Are you sure you are doing this account well? Yes, now I am. Yes. See, I'm sure we are doing this account well. You know, worry now. We'll calculate it. You don't worry. So we have our super subs left now. So for super subs, we need one more CF. But before we go for that one more CF, let's sort out the midfield. We need two midfielders at least. We need two more midfielders at least. So we are not like Amorim. Let's not gotta be chasing Baleba up and down. At least two more midfielders. Okay. Midfielders. Play style. Let's go back to orchestrator again. I think you said we're going to go for De Jong, yeah? But before we go for De Jong, boys. Let's check. What's Gomares? Bruno Gomares like too slow. I think De Jong is still one of the fast ones there. Yeah, De Jong is still one of the fast ones that I stall. Because these ones are small. I don't want small midfielders. I think De Jong is the budget friendly option there. 120k on De Jong. Cool. Not a bad option, you know. This Steeler looks like a steal, but he's not fast. Because he has all the stats, all the skills rather. And he's 183. How is Steeler 183? That guy doesn't look 183 cm tall. Because De Jong is 180. Abi? How is that Steeler doesn't look tall, oh? Or is it just me? I'm coming. Let me Google his height. He's actually 180. Wow. But it doesn't look tall. I don't know if you guys get me. It doesn't look tall. Guys, at 64 speed, how much do I want to pump into that speed? I'll need to pump at least 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 68. 5, 6, 7. That is speed. That speed is my big worry. And physical contact at 60. What's De Jong's on? 60, 60. It's tough though. You know what? Let's quickly take a detour here. Let's take a detour here, boys. Let's take a detour here. Before we make our final selection, let's take a quick detour here. And let's go to where we are coming from now. Let's search for Stiller. And let's check his leg length. Leg length is 7, arm length is 5. Doesn't have the longest leg length. Then let's check De Jong. Sorry, not here. De Jong. Normal players, fam. Leg length is 7, arm length is 8. That's for, holding defenders down. Sorry, attackers down. Zambo and Gisa. Zambo and Gisa is a box to box. I need an orchestrator. They both have the same leg length. Let me look at Kante's leg length. I know Kante has insane leg length. I think it's like 12 or so. Engolo, Conte. Engolo, Conte. Why is everything 0? That's a bug. That's a bug. Okay, no worries. I think I'll go for Angelo Stella. If he fails me, fine. It will be a learning lesson because it does look interesting. This guy looks very, very interesting too. But that Stiller, man, is cheaper. But wait, what's De Jong speed again? See how I'm so on sure. 74 to 60. That's plus 10 in speed, right? Guys, let's just make that big money move, man. 120k for De Jong. And let's move on. People do have smaller upper bodies, making them look short until you stand next to them. Yeah, I didn't like if you see him on screen, it doesn't look like a 183 cm player at all. It does not look like a 183 cm player at all. So guys, that is 120k gone. 120k gone. So that means we have how much left to spend? We have 181k left to spend, boys. 181,000 GP left to spend. We are getting close, boys. We are getting close. And I have that Zambo and Gisa you're talking about, though. Same here, B2B. 184. He has decent physical stats. And he has track back and interception. It's not a bad choice, We'll go and check his price. If it's decent enough, we'll just have him as... Because what we need now is a backup for Zakaria that can come and close out games. That's what we need. A backup option that can just come and close out games. Guys, do you have any thoughts? Somebody to come and close out. Because Zakaria won't last. He won't last the entire game. That's the only issue with him. I don't want to put defensive on him. I think for that, I'm just going to go with the safest option. And that will be Andre Onana. Because it's cheap as well. 70k. Compared to Trameni's 180k. If we buy Trameni. Wait, Gravenberch is now an anchor man. This guy used to be an orchestrator. Ooh. These stats are looking juicy. 65 speed and 69 acceleration. What was Onana's zone? Onana it is, boys. Onana it is. Yep. Onana will come and close games. A Mecha. That's wait, which club is that? Which club does he play for? Dortmund. It's not our common. These are now defensive stats. I beg. How you go be anchor man? You know will get defensive stats. What type of anchor man are you? 39 levels. Fine. He has decent stats. I can't lie. But that is decent skills rather. But his stats, man, they look worrying. Unless we then want to pump everything into his defensive. Huh? Because as an anchor man, you need to be aware, man. So guys, a Mecha or Onana. Because Onana I've used before. I'm very, very safe with Onana. I know what Onana gives me. That gap is plenty, man. He has the basic skills to finish a game. I'll go with the safer option of choosing Onana. So Onana it is, boys. Another 70k. Let me check if I have him though. I'm not sure I do. Fresh blood match is 47k though. It's quite cheap. Okay, I don't have Onana. Let's go and farm some more GP, boys. But wait, 70k on Onana. Okay. Then we'll just go for defenders. And I'll say we'll need one more attacker. But Onana is the safest option there, man. Zakaria is good. Yeah, we have Zakaria in our starting lineup already. It's fraudulent, man. I don't think he'll go for a lot of GP. Can't waste training points on him. Let's see. Okay, we should get decent GP for Lewandowski though. Okay, 270k GP. That's more than what we even need. Okay, so boys, we are going for Onana. Pavlovic, too slow. That Onana speed is going to help him a lot. So Onana, that's under 70k done, man. So guys, officially we have 111,000 left to spend. You think we've made the right decisions, boys? At least for our formation, because your formation is going to impact how much you spend on your team, you know, or where you spend. Do you think we made the right decision so far? I want to believe so. Onana and De Jong as backup for Kimmich and Zakaria sounds solid to me. Thuram as backup for Osimhen sounds solid. Mbirimo for Kubo, Lookman for Liao, and Lookman is a super sub, so I'll be looking forward to that. I think what I'll need now would be, I know Mendes isn't going to get tired. I know that for sure. He's going to finish games. That Llorente position. Bit skeptical still. So we'll look for a cheap right back alternative. So one cheap right back. Another cheap defensive fullback. Because we have a build up here already. One cheap right back, one cheap defensive fullback. Mendes is going to be finishing games. If he doesn't finish game, I'll move to Tomiyasu today and bring in Tao, the defensive fullback that we bring in. So the defensive fullback we are bringing in now must be somebody that can play both RB in some cases, if we just need to defend in some of the games we play. Yo, Lupist, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, so a defensive fullback that can play across all sides, the LB, CB, RB, and then an attacking right back. So those are the two things we need. I think I splash all the remaining money on those two and we'll be fine. If we get extra cash, maybe we'll go for one more CF. I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, let's go to defensive fullback, boys. Defensive fullback. So we have Kunde already. We need somebody below 50k that can play. Why did Carlos Augusto become defensive fullback? All these guys to attack too. Getrida. This is one solid option at 185 cm. No aerial superiority though. Can I filter by player skills as well? That would be good. So let's filter by, I need somebody who is good in the air as well. Aerial superiority, defensive fullback. Okay. Stanisic. That's the guy. Stanisic it is. Has to be. Posh could have been a nice one as well. And he's actually pretty fast. But I know Stanisic can get to like the 90s for his speed. Aerial superiority, acrobatic clearance, man marking. Posh or Stanisic? I'm going to choose Stanisic. Why does this thing want me to move? 190 cm. Yeah, Posh is good too. But Stanisic is much more versatile. 187 to 190. The distance is not too much. Do you get me? The distance is not too much. 32k each. I'll go Stanisic. And I think I have a Stanisic card already. Let me check. 32k. I think I have both Stanisic and Posh. Let me check. Playing style, defensive fullback. Okay, Stanisic I have. Okay. I think Wan-Bissaka will be a solid one, but price might be the issue. I think I'll go Stanisic, man. I'll go Stanisic. I'll go Stanisic. So guys, see now, stats are solid, man. No doubt. The stats are solid, man. No doubt. So Stanisic cost us 32,000 GP. And that leaves us, boys, with 79k GP. Let's see what miracles we can perform. 79k GP, and we need an attacking right back first, aside Marcos Llorente. Let's see. We'll check both attacking fullbacks and fullback finisher for this one. Not within our price range, because we have 79k at the moment. Rhys James, 76k. Because if we're getting somebody, that person has to be good. So we are just not getting somebody for getting sick. Never. Dalot, God forbid. God forbid. No pinpoint crossing. Malo Gusto. Okay. I don't think we'll get anything decent beyond this. Maz. Maz has very, very good skills, but it's not fast. You need somebody that is very fast there to cover ground. Jonathan Klaus looks decent too. Osai is better, but Osai doesn't have passing like that. But I know he's very fast. Osai is very, very fast. Cardioglu is back. No speed. Forget it. I need that speed. Because he's going to be bombing forward a lot. So if you can get that speed, you know. We don't have money for all these guys again. Oh, what's it on? Guys, I think this might be my go-to. This has to be, man. That has to be my go-to. He's pacey. And when I mean pace, and the thing with him is, I use his player of the week card, and that is player of the week card bombs into nice spaces. For this guy, he's not going to be your passer of the ball. It's going to be somebody that gets into the box to shoot. He can still pass, but it's going to be somebody that gets into the box to shoot. But once we get this guy, we're not getting any other CFO. That's what it means. But do we have any other option? Unless we go for like somebody that is not completely like good. And then we take another CF. Those are the two options we have. But for me, I think I'll just take him because of the style of play that I have. My style of play. You said Osai Samuel is attacking fullback. Let's check Osai Samuel first. Nationality. Because I know Osai Samuel's speed gets into 100 and his acceleration is at 95. But his defensive stats, Babu Wahala. 15k. Wow. Those defensive stats, shambles. Whoa. Sign him up, boys. Sign him up. He now has super sub. Sign him up, boys. I'm not even thinking about it twice again. Because I now have his card, though. 15k. That's a steal, man. That is low-key a steal. 15k. Ah, no, I'll take it, too. Anytime, any day, I will take it. I used to have his card now. Oh, it's highlights. It's not showtime. 15k. Don't worry. All I just need from him is to come on as a super sub and bomb forward. He has all the skills. So control. I'll find pinpoint crossing for him. 15k is a steal, man. Come in. That speed is going to be very, very crucial. Very, very crucial, man. That speed is going. See, we can get Llorente's speed into the 90s easily. And his kicking power will get into the high 80s as well. And he still has finishing. Solid right back, I must say. Okay. So, guys, minus 15k. We still have money for striker. We still have money for striker, boys. Thanks for that one. We still have money for strikers because, guys, we still have 64k left. Who is Juranovic again? Hey, why do you used to see all these players? Who is Juranovic again? Which club does he play for? I can't just search for name. Sadly, which club does he play for? Let me know. For strikers, let me be doing merry-go-round. We have 64k. Rasmus Højlund. Never. Ideally, this person should have super sub. Ideally. Super sub. Because that's what we are going to use that person for. And we have 64,000. This John Duran has just been everywhere, man. Balogun. What's his finishing? 74. And he has decent pace. Does he have first time shots? I'll consider. Brian Brobby. Not the fastest, but he has heading. Victor Roque. Yeah. Callum Wilson. Nah. Danny Welbeck. I see somebody there. That might be a very, very good option. Okafor. Yes, this is going to be our guy. This is going to be those attacking stats are very, very poor. But super sub, very fast, is just going to come in when I need a goal and just bang in a goal. He's that type of card. Aha, this is the image I knew. And I was like, because he played against us recently. See that speed. Wouldn't he? Nah. He's tall though. No, it's not that tall though. 183. I just think that guy was very, very tall. Who is this one again? He plays for Celtic. Okay, I'll check him out now. It has to be Okafor, man. Has to be Noah Okafor, man. That speed. Akakase I see in this game. Wow. Batman himself. Patsendaka. Okay, guys. That's the person on my head already. Unless this Juranovic we're about to go check out is exceptional. Has to be Noah Okafor, man. He plays for Celtic. Scottish Premier League, Celtic. What position does he play? CF. Karen is not Celtic. Interesting. I can't see him yet though. Are you sure? This guy used to be at Man City now. Now fullback. What do I want to use fullback do again? I don't get fullback already. I can't even find him though. Nah, I can't find him. Let's go back to our playing style goal poacher. Noah. Okafor. Where is he? Okafor. Where did he go to? Noah Okafor. Noah Okafor. Noah Okafor. And guys, that is 32,000 well spent. Which still leaves us with another 32,000 to go, man. It still leaves us with another 32,000 to go. That is crazy. It leaves us with another 32,000 to go. So that's going to be our wild card. It's not going to come on all the time, but sometimes when we need some miracle, we can bring him on. Okay, boys. We have 3 more slots. We have 32k. I think I'm just going to go for one more 32k player and then go for 0 GP, guys. Quando, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Guys, do you say Oyazabal? No, I don't want deep line forwards. Do we say we invest in one more SS? Let's see if we can find a cheap supporting striker. We might be lucky. Or if this money can get us Kante, which I don't think it would, I'll do that, but I don't think it will get us Kante. Let me check first. I think Kante is way more than that. So our price is 10k to 50k. Position playing style is box to box. Let's see if we get us Kante, but I'm very unsure to get us Kante, man. I don't think it will. 32k. That's how much we have, man. Circle for fun. I used to have this guy's player of the week card when I started playing this game. Love touch cheek. 191. Heading, tipping shot, long range, double touch, sliding tackle. Indeedy. Ooh, those skills though. That indeed might be a thing, you know. That indeed might be a thing, you know. Right price. Let me know. If he has skills though. But slow. Indeed is not that slow. Eee. Who said indeed is not that slow again? Who said indeed is not that slow again? Hey, Yunus. Nah. This guy. Job doesn't have skills. Enough skills. Let's go check that SS though. So once again, we'll check whole players. We don't have your money. We don't have your money. Well, I don't think we're going to get anything decent from whole players. Minamino. Ooh. If you have Soul Control, I'll take you immediately. Nope, it doesn't. Daichi Kamada, too slow. Let's check other playstyles before we make our final decision. Let's check other playstyles before we make our final decision, man. This playstyle is gone. They don't have players at all. Classic number 10. Ooh, Kostic. 34k, just 2k above. This one is more of just a wild card to have, man. Perisic. Long range curler. Nah. This one is just going to be another wild card to have. Not somebody that would be in the team long term. Okay, let's find out one more person there. I have not checked roaming flank at all though. Can we still get somebody cheap here? Oops. Nah. Oscar Bob. With this you're finishing. I think on one area doesn't have skills as well. Oh boy. I think we've gotten a good squad so far. We've gotten a good squad so far. This last money, I don't know. I don't know who to spend it on. No. I honestly don't know who to spend it on. Let's see what options we have here. $184. Nah. This guy used to be a defensive fullback, oh, Abby. You just are gay. Alright then. Guys. I think for that last position, yeah. I'm not going to stress it too much. I'm just going to go with any player at this point. I don't think I'm going to stress it too much. Because 32k. Maybe we go for a left back. And forget the other positions because I've not found anything decent in the other positions. Oh, this is the Juranovic you are talking about. Ah. See, we still found him. I guess he might be the one because he's left-footed as well. Sorry, not he's left-footed. He can play left back as well. Might just come in to do a decent job there. Okay. And guys, that is 2 million GP spent. There we go. Finally, we did it, boys. 2 million GP spent. And you need to still have your 23 players. So we are just going to do the price like this, and then getting Raquel Lombardi is going to get a feature. And then there's this DMF guy. If I remember his name. Oh. I can get in La Sena as well. Oh. But there's this DMF guy. Where is he? Yes, this guy. They are never going to play, but you know, sometimes you need to have the feeders team. Where is La Sena? Coming as well. So those guys will complete our team. And now, boys, we should have our GP team ready for Saturday. So what's left for me now is to go and, you know, build them and test them out, see who is good, see who isn't. And yeah, you know, go from there. So that'll be Raquel Lombardi and this guy. We'll leave the other guy alone. So there goes our team, boys. Finally, we built it. That took a while, man. That did take a while. A lot of financial decisions had to be made. Tough decisions included. Really, really tough decisions included. But at least we've gotten it. With that being said, boys, that is my team. 2 million GP on the spot. Spot on. 2 million GP. That is crazy. Alright then, I'm going to be testing them out, seeing who works, who doesn't, and then I'll let you guys know. Yeah, with that being said, boys, if you have any questions about the tournament, once again, hop in on Discord. Just drop it on the GP tournament channel. I'm happy to answer them. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. We'll be live all day on Saturday, so come through, participate in the tournament. Once you beat me, you get one of the 32 slots, and we go on from there. So have a lovely night, boys, and see you all later. Stay blessed, boys. Bye bye.